Hey, how's it going, folks? This is DJ at the Rabbit Squirrel Garage again, and today we're going to finish up the wiring, hopefully getting them all run through the handlebars on the 2000 Yamaha Virago XV250, V-Star 250, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, yeah, we got a lot to do. There's, let's see, there's about 20 wires total that need to be extended, so that's about 40 different connections I need to make. So that's going to take a while. I may not get done with it all today, but we'll see. So yeah, let's get started. Right, so we're going to start with this side first, and tell you what we're going to do. Before I forget, let's run a round file through the holes and just clean them up a little bit so there's no rough edges. It's almost big enough to fit in this way. Alright, there we go. Now, I mean, it's going to have this sleeve on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. How do we move? Okay, let's find out how long we need the extensions to be. So from here, there, so I need at least 6 inches. At a minimum, 6 inches. Right? Yeah, let's make it 10 inches just to be safe. I mean, we're looking at what, 10 inches? 10 should do it just fine, I believe. So, let's see. 1. 2. That's 16 gauge. It's 16 gauge, which is good enough. So, alright, so we got enough to get them all. Perfect. Let's go ahead and cut them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we got 8 wires. So, here's the deal though. We could feed this all the way through to here. All we need to do is clip these off here and then feed the whole shebang through. So I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to get me through, right? More than enough. More than enough. Okay. So we're cutting them all right there. So what's going to end up happening is this will all run through the handlebars, and the wires, let's see, they're going to come out and they're going to run down along this pedometer, probably like this, basically. So I'll have heat shrink tube on them to, you know, put this cover back on. There we go. We'll lay these off to the side. Now, how are we going to get this down inside the handlebar? That's the question, right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to feed a snake up this way, then tape it to this, and then pull them all down through. All at the same time. That's what I'm going to try to do at least. So yeah, let's feed it up there. Didn't want to play fair. Get some more. Alright, now we got room to play. About right. Oh, wait a minute, those are both black? Goes to the clutch. How can they both be black? Yeah, they're both black. So how am I supposed to deal with that? I know how to do it. That's why it's good to have different colored electric tape. Make one of them yellow and one of them green. Alright. Now lay this back up with the other ones. Okay, now the trick is to get all of this taped together and then force it all down through this hole. And let me tell you something. That hole's not very big, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna make it work. You watch and see. Alright, I don't know if you saw that, but I just spliced my finger open. So I got a little band-aid on it now. We're all good to go. Now, where'd my, there it is. Yeah, I was trying to get this tape off of this and cut my finger wide open. Alright, there we go. Now, let's feed this back up through again. This is what I cut my finger open with. Daggone razor blade. What I'm going to do is, I want all of these wires. These are all the wires I want in there. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one, and then two, and then I'm going to stagger pretty much all the wires with individually wrapped in tape. That way, as I pull them out, I can take the tape off, and I don't have a big bunch of tape. Okay, so yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, but this is what it takes. Just like that. Alright, now let's do two more. We can't go crazy with it because I don't have a whole lot to pull out of here. So, but we're just trying to stagger it the best we can. Here's, these are all the wires that need to go. So let's get, oh, I got a brown up there, a green and a yellow. There we go. Yeah, we'll put these three right here. Right there. Let's do it right there. Yeah, I think that looks much better. It looks like it's going to go through much better. Except I didn't get my two black ones. Let's retape those. Alright, now, do I want to try to do this? No, I do. I want to use my fish. I was going to try to do it without the fish, but it just takes too much to get it around this curve. So we're going to put the fish on it and be done. But we're going to go a lot lower with the fish this time. Okay, fold you over. There we go. Alright, this should work a little bit better. I'm not guaranteeing it, but we'll see. Let's start feeding it in. Same thing, just wiggle it a little bit. There you go. It can only do, all it can do is help. Oh, it's going through much easier now. Oh, I must be at the curve where it doesn't want to go through. Oh, that green wire, he's not wanting to play fair, is he? There it goes. Look at that. Going through nice and easy now. Wow. Should have done that the first time. I'm almost there. I should be seeing some tape here soon. Yeah, I see I see my green wire. Blue wire. There's one. Oh, all right. Pulled my fish off, but luckily we still got this one sitting out here, so hopefully it'll work for us. Yeah, there we go. And that's all the wires. Boom. We got them all in. Perfect. Perfect. All right, there you go. I now have all the wires ran through the handlebar. So we're going to individually pull these through, and you just grab one at each time and pull a little bit until it comes in. Like this one, see the yellow's bundled up, so grab it and pull it. All right, now these two black ones are, so let's grab them and pull them. See? And you just keep going like that. Shove it in, pull it out. How many of you just said that's what she said? That's what I want to know. Yep, and there we go. We are done. We got the wires ran through now. Now it's just a matter of, you know, splicing them, making them longer, and reattaching them down here. But these are ready. These are ready to be extended and put back on the bike. All right, we're gonna go ahead and, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do one wire so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not gonna, you know, make you sit and watch me do all these wires. So what I'm using though are these, here we go. Tick on, and that little circle with a plus, that's an O if you wanna search for it. But I'll put a link down in the description to these. I've been using these, and man, I like them. They've got the solder built in and the heat shrink built in, and I'll show you one. I'll show you one of the bigger ones so you can see it a little better. But they're all for different gauge wires. Like this yellow one is supposed to be for 12 to 10 gauge wire, and what I've been using are these red ones, which are for let's see, 22 to 18 gauge. So I ran out of them. I've got 4 left. So I just bought some more, and they'll be here tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and use these 4 I've got, just to show you that, you know, how it works. All right, just out of randomness, I'm gonna take that pink one. And so all I'm doing is I've got some 18 gauge wire here. I'm gonna strip an end, twist it, do the same thing for the pink one. Strip it. Then we take, am I still in the picture? Yeah. Let's see if I can't make it look a little easier for you. Then we just run these into these butt connectors. Make sure the wires are, both wires are in that center piece where the solder is. You can see the kind of, it looks a little bit gray right there. That little gray part right in the middle, that's solder. So these things work great though, watch. Get the ends, and then you can start focusing on the solder in the middle. There it goes. Yeah, that solder's down and good now. So I've had to do that on all of these wires here. And there's, again, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 total I have to do this with. Then I have to run this over it so that it, you know, covers it. And then I can put the rest of the ends on for the rest of them. So, but yeah, that's, I mean, that's basically all it is. We're, you know, the hard part's done, getting it through, ran through the handlebars. And you can see it's not perfect, but and that's basically what the handlebars will look like. Let me readjust them and pull them up so you can kind of get a look. Alright, there you go. Now you can see how much cleaner it looks. There's just one cable, and that's the clutch. Everything else is inside the handlebars, and that's it. That's the only thing you'll see is that clutch. I wish I could run the clutch inside, but that'll be too... it wouldn't work right if I did that, so... But that looks good enough for me. That's, you know, eliminates as many as possible. And the other side will be getting the same treatment here soon, but it'll have two. Now, one interesting thing on this side, let me zoom in a little bit. One interesting thing on this side is if you notice the brake hose kind of kicks out like this, right? Kind of goes like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen that all up, clean it up, and then turn it around so that it comes back this way towards the handlebar. And that'll clean that up. That way it'll just be right in line with the handlebar, and then the throttle will be out here, and then these two will be hidden completely. So you won't even notice this hardly because it'll be up against the handlebar. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it. So yeah, I've got a lot of wires to solder still, and you know, I'll get it done, but I'm going to wait until those connectors come in tomorrow. So, but now you have an idea of what it's going to look like, right? There's just that one, just the clutch cable. I think it looks much cleaner that way. So, yeah, it's a lot of work, but to me it's worth it. Alright folks, well there it is. We've got the wires on the left side of the bike at least, ran through the handlebars. The right side would be a lot easier, there's less wires. So you saw the hard one, you saw me reconnect and extend the one. So yeah, that's, you know, that's about the end of it. I don't want to bore you with watching me solder 30, 20 plus wires, something like that. So, but you get the picture, and here's a picture of what the left side looks like with just the clutch. Just one. Okay, so I think it looks good. I think it looks great, and it looks much better. To me, it's well worth the time. So if you like this video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more, click the bell button too. So you'll see the finished product soon, because I'm going to do a walk around of the entire bike. It's almost done. So, alright, I'm out of here, folks. Have a good one.